Let's do a very quick, no bullshit video on how to use the new agent feature on Claude. So first of all, I'll open up Claude Code, and you can see here it says you can now create custom sub-agents for specialized tasks, run agents to get started. So this is a pretty interesting addition by Claude Code. It's a bit like hooks, but instead of being like quite complicated, it's quite easy, and also Claude does everything for you. So let's write /agents here, and you can see I already have an agent here, but I'm going to show you exactly how I made this agent. So I'm going to put it to personal. Hopefully, I believe this means that it will be used by anything that I use, any Claude Code instance that I use. So we'll generate here, and I'm going to say every time you write a file, you should check whether it contains placeholder or hard-coded variables or to-dos. We are trying to build production-ready apps, so these will simply, these are unacceptable coding practices in what we are trying to achieve, right? So if I enter here, and basically what this does is it creates a hook, as far as I understand it, that will activate an agent, right? And then the agent will do a check every time it tries to write code. So you can see here, it says create new agent. So I'll just press continue, and we'll pick yellow, right? And then we'll just hit enter here. And then you can see production code validator. So if we open this and view agent, you'll see you are a production code quality validator, an expert in identifying and flagging code patterns, blah, blah, blah. When analyzing a file, you will do this, right? And then you can see here as well, it says the user is creating a production-ready code agent and files are modified. Use this agent when any file has been or modified to ensure it meets production-ready standards. This agent should be invoked automatically after file creation or modification operations to check for placeholders, hard-coded values, to-dos, and other non-production patterns. Examples, blah, 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 right? So this is super, super useful if it works, right? So let's go back. And so also built in down here where it says always available. That's an interesting one there. So I'm pretty sure this will be available in any new conversation that I have with Claude Code, right? So let's say write me a Python script to extract URLs from a web page. I don't know, I'm just making things up. Use placeholders only, right? So let's see if this actually works. Okay, nice. So look, I did that. I said use placeholders only, and then bang, look at that. Validate production code. Holy shit, this is a game changer. Oh, damn. Guys, I'm going to have some content on this coming very, very soon. Holy crap, that's cool. So it's going to hopefully say this is all placeholder. Let's actually implement a real version of this. Let's see how this works. Okay, that's fine. That was bound to happen eventually. Okay, so it does a pretty good job of reading the code after. Let's see if it actually picks anything up this time. Okay, so I'm going to do further testing with this, guys. I just wanted to quickly show you how to set this up so that you can experiment for yourselves. The fact that it's natural language based means that you can play around with this. You can use it for your own edge cases, etc., etc. It does look pretty interesting. I'm definitely going to put this onto my, I'm actually coding right now in the background while I'm making this video. I'm going to try this out a little bit more, guys. Once I've seen that it's really, really good, right, I'll make some more content on it. But if it's just another dud, then I'll just leave it be. But I just wanted to show people how to do it. It's pretty easy, nice setup, Claude Code as usual, banging things out. And yeah, we'll see if this actually is useful in the future. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're watching all the way to the end of the video, you're an absolute legend. I'll see you very, very soon with some more content. Peace out.